Good afternoon. My name is Olivia Worthington, and I will be interviewing you for this job today. I wanted to thank you for your time and talking with me today. But before we get started, I wanted to share with you a little bit about how I will be conducting this interview. Today, I'm going to ask you a couple questions about your skill set to see if you'd be a good fit for this role. My first question for you is, can you tell me about yourself?
Yes, I can. My name is Lindley Walsh. I'm a senior here at LSU. I'm studying chemistry and I plan to get a minor in Spanish. I'm a member of Tri Delta sorority, and in my free time, I like to read, sew, cook, and travel.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. My next question for you is, what helps motivate you?
I have different sources of motivation for different aspects of my life. Academically, I'm pretty self-motivated because I know that I'm the only one who can really get the work done. So knowing that, that really helps motivate myself to get up and do my schoolwork every day. When it comes to work, I'm very financially motivated, and I understand that I'm trading my time for a paycheck, so I always try to work as much as possible.
Okay, okay. Um, what are some goals that you have set for yourself?
Short term, like I said, I do plan on graduating in May. So right now I'm really focused on succeeding academically and maintaining my grades. Long term, I plan to get a job in my industry and eventually pursue a PhD in chemistry.
Okay, very interesting. Um, why do you think that you are the best candidate for this job?
I feel as though I possess many traits that would make me very good at this job. I'm a very positive person. I always come to work with a smile on my face. I have lots of good customer service experience, and again, like I'm very punctual, very self-motivated. I love to work.
Okay, that's really good. My next question is, what are some steps that you take to help ensure active listening?
So when I'm like listening in a conversation, my first step is always eye contact. It helps me remain focused during a conversation, but it also signals to the person I'm talking with that I am actively listening. Secondly, I like to recall the key points of the conversation to myself while having the conversation, so it helps my memory long term.
Okay, that's really good. Um, how do you remain professional when having a difficult conversation with a customer?
When I'm having a difficult conversation with a customer, my first step is to always take a deep breath and make sure that there's a smile on my face and like remain like, with a positive attitude. I always try to do what I can, but also follow the restaurant's policy. And I am always able to go call a manager, get help, because at the end of the day, it is the customer's experience that is what what matters. And so I want to do whatever I can to make that experience good for them.
Okay, perfect. That's really good. Um, can you give me an example of a time that you've had poor communication and how did you fix it?
So there was this one time when my friends and I we were trying to make weekend plans and we wanted to go to the movies. So I said, okay, let's go to the movies on Friday. Me and then the rest of my friends, we were talking about two different Fridays. And so I showed up, no one was there, but it was fine because now we always include dates when we try to make plans.
Okay, perfect. Um, my next question is, what strategies do you use to help manage your time well?
So for my day-to-day stuff, I really like to use a planner. It helps me see everything I have to do in a day, but it can also give me a really good picture of what I have to do long term with like a monthly or a yearly view. I also like to set alarms on my phone. If I know I have a really busy day, the alarms help me make sure I stay on track and that I'm doing the things in a timely manner.
Okay, it's good. Um, what techniques do you use to help keep your work organized?
I really like using sticky notes. That is my main thing. It helps keep everything organized by subject. I can always, put a note on top of something to tell me what it is. And it just helps me get a quick glimpse of everything and help keep everything organized.
Okay, I really like that idea. My last question for you is going to be, can you describe a time where you efficiently worked with a team?
Yes. So, as I mentioned, I'm a chemistry major here. And for my degree, I've had to take over 18 hours of lab courses. None of these labs are done individually. So, I've worked in teams of two up to teams of 10, and we're graded on the work that we do. So, in order to produce a result, we are required to be able to work as a team efficiently because we also have
Okay,
deadlines. So,
that's a really good example. Thank you.
mhm.
Um, as you've learned, we're looking to fill this position with a candidate that is a good communicator, team player, and well organized. Based on your answers, I think you would be a great fit for this role. I wanted to thank you for applying and completing this interview. And from here, you should expect an email in the next couple of weeks letting you know if you've been chosen for this role.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Goodbye.